channel. It's been a while since I've been on here. It's been quite a while, and I just wanted to pop on here and do like kind of like a get ready with me slash venting kind of vlog kind of thing, because there's a lot that has been happening these past few months, and I kind of just want to sit down and like chit chat with you guys while I'm getting ready for the day. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna be doing my makeup, so I already moisturized with my dual action moisturizer and this organic jojoba oil. The packaging is kind of old, but I've been using it for a couple of months now. But like I said, a lot of stuff has been happening. We are back in our hometown. We are no longer in our own place and everything. We ended up losing our home and everything, so we're back with family, trying to get back up on our feet. And our main goal this year is to like move to Florida, because we have more friends over there and more job opportunities and stuff like that. So we're trying to make it a goal, trying to save money as much as we can, and then once we have all that money saved up, we're going to go ahead and move, and hopefully we can take you guys along with us. So what I'm going to be using is my Glow Boost Illuminating Moisturizer by Garnier, and I also use it with my Wet n Wild Primer Serum. I've been using this stuff for like a couple of months now, but as you can see, I'm kind of breaking out. These are kind of like cystic breakouts, I guess. I've been getting them like on my cheek area. I don't know if that has anything to do with like hormonal issues or anything like that. But yeah, where I've been for the past couple of months, I've been dealing, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or anything like that. I'm going to try to see if I can link it down below here. If not, I will find a way to link all of my other social medias on here. But I've been dealing with postpartum depression for about 6 years now, and it evidently has, this year especially, since the coronavirus and everything that's been going on, it's been getting worse. So yeah, I've been dealing with that. I've been trying to find a right doctor that can actually sit and listen to me, because they just think, oh, it's just postpartum, it's gonna go away. And my youngest is already almost 3 years old, and I'm still dealing with this stuff. So I've done a ton of research and everything, and it just doesn't go away. Like, it's something that you deal with on a daily basis, and you just have to find like the right methods and stuff. Right now I'm currently doing medication for that. I kind of researched it on my own, because I was having abnormal sleeping patterns and stuff like that, and it was ruining my way of living and my lifestyle and everything like that. Like, I would sometimes I wouldn't go to sleep until like 4 or 5 in the morning. I'd see the sun come up, and then I'd have to get up with my kids and everything like that, and I would always be grumpy, and it was just a vicious cycle. So right now, what I'm taking, I'll show you guys right now. I've been taking these two medications together. It's the Nitrile Melatonin Advanced. Like, basically it's like a sleeping pill, and then I've been for during the day, so I can be in a better mood. I've been taking the Nitrile 5-HTP. It's like a mood and stress thing. Like, I don't know, I just researched this on the internet. So I've been taking these two together, this one at night and this one during the day, and I've noticed a significant difference with both of these. And I do get a better sleep with this one, although I think I'm gonna have to switch to something else or take a break, because it's no longer working. Like, it takes me like 2 hours after I take it for me to fall asleep, when it's supposed to take like half an hour. But anyway, I've been taking these during the day, and I'm a lot more calmer. I'm not so stressed. I don't yell at the kids. I'm not so frustrated and stuff like that. So, and it gives me a lot more energy, and it increases my appetite too. So these have been doing pretty good for right now. But until I can find a doctor that can actually listen to me and get me like on the right track and everything, I have to kind of research everything on my own. So next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using these 3 items. It's my foundation. This is the Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid and collagen. It's in the shade Vanilla. And I'm also going to be using from Maybelline the Super Stay Concealer, the full coverage concealer. I usually just go like this. The lighter shade is for like the under eye circles and breakouts, and the darker shade I'm going to use is just to cover up like any redness, any discoloration. Like I even put this lighter shade under my nose. It's really, really good. Before I tried these, I was using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and it was just really thick, really hard to blend. It wasn't my cup of tea. So I'm gonna be right back, and I'm going to wet my sponge. So I wet my sponge. This is the Real Techniques sponge. I've had it for like a long time. I buy a new one like once a year, sometimes once every 2 years, because they're pretty good quality. But yeah, this is what I do basically. Just cover any dark circles, any discoloration. It's gonna make me look really white, so don't worry, I'm gonna bring color back into my face. But yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff has been happening. My grandma passed away last year, and I've been kind of dealing with that and everything. And like I said, we lost our house and we're back with family, which is very stressful because there's like a lot of people in the house, and when you're living under somebody else's roof, you kind of can't do much. So I'm surprised that I'm able to like vlog right now. And that's another thing, I haven't been able to do daily vlogs because I'm not really settled somewhere like permanently to where I can show you the house, I can show you what I do and stuff like that. So I'm gonna use this. Okay, so I got the rest of my stuff on. I got my foundation on. Usually I have maybe like 15-20 minutes to get ready in the morning. I haven't been able to like do anything to my hair. Like all I do is like wash it, let it air dry. Like I've been trying to grow it out. Like I want it really long for the winter time, and I don't do any heat to it. Like I might do a little bit of like blow drying it just to speed up the drying process. But that's about it. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking my foundation and this big flat foundation brush from Wet n Wild. Things always slip out of my hand, so I'm just going to take a little bit. Look, I really want to cover this stuff up. If anybody knows of a concealer or like a foundation that can cover up pimples, texture, because I have a lot of textured skin. If anybody knows, just please let me know in the comments, because I'm tired of like buying cheap ass makeup and not have it cover anything up. Next, I'm going to be taking my LA Colors pressed powder in the shade Honey Almond. It's just like this. And I'm just going to take it with a angled blush brush. I'm just going to go ahead and dip it in here, and then do the little fishy face. And I'm just gonna bring color back into my skin so I don't look so ghostly. But yeah, I've just been dealing with a lot all the time. Like, when am I not? But let's talk about 2020. Goodness, has it been a year? I mean, today is August 31st, we're already going to be in September, and it's like, wow. This pandemic has like really pushed back a lot of things that I've been wanting to do, and it's making me kind of upset. Because right now, where I live in California, and sorry, I picked my nose. We live in California, and nobody can get a job right now. We're all on lockdown, and in order for you to get a job, you have to get tested for corona, then you have to wait a couple, like maybe 2 weeks before you get your results. You gotta make sure you're not around people 24/7. You can't do a lot of get-togethers. You can't go to the lake. You can't do this. You can't do that. And it's just like, really? Like, I've been wanting to take my kids to Pismo Beach. I've been wanting to take them, to like Sequoia National Park and stuff like that. And I can't do that right now. And my oldest, he just started first grade. This is his first year in first grade, and he's doing it all online, like through Zoom. So it's all virtual learning and everything. It's a new method that the district came up with. And he doesn't really like it, because he's more of like he's very, very sociable. He's a social butterfly. I'm going to put it on my nose too. And I like to really blend it. And he just doesn't like it. He likes physical social interaction, and like he likes to play outside, he likes to do sports and stuff like that. And he got a little depressed, but I just had to tell him, like, this is the only new way of learning and stuff like that. This is how things are going to be until we were able to go outside again and stuff like that. I like to like really blend everything. I don't want to make it look like skin, except for that right there. But yeah, he's learning this new method of virtual learning, and it's kind of a step. It's kind of a process. I never grew up with computers, so I've been having to learn like the new methods and how to log on, how to log off, how to submit his paperwork, his homework, and stuff like that. It's all new to me. So I'm also learning as he's learning. But yeah, we're all just still getting the hang of it. Hang of everything. I had to take the foundation off my lips because it looked really bad. And I'm going to put some, this is also from Wet n Wild. It's their sleeping lip mask. I kind of use it as a moisturizer. I don't leave it overnight. I just kind of, because my lips get really dry all the time. Yeah, it's this one. And then I also have the one in grapefruit mint. So I have this one too. I haven't opened it yet. But yeah, like I said, we are all learning everything and just like going with the flow of like new life and stuff like that. But like I said, everything happens for a reason. That's been my motto lately. Everything happens for a reason. Don't let simple things get you down and stuff, and just continue on. My eyes get really watery around here, so I constantly have to, like, even during the day, I take this with me if I'm out and about, and I just kind of, because my eyes get really watery. Because I do have seasonal allergies all the time. Back in December, I got really, really sick and we didn't know if it was corona or not, and which I think it was. I was working at JCPenney's one time, and a lot of people were getting sick and stuff and not letting everybody know. Like, some of my coworkers brought it from home, or they brought it from like a party and stuff like that, and I ended up getting sick because I was cashier. I was sick for maybe about 6 to 8 weeks, and I felt like I was going to die. Like, I had the exact same COVID symptoms that are happening right now. I had everything. I couldn't breathe. I had to go to the hospital. They tested me for it and stuff like that. It was awful. Like, I thought I was gonna die. It was not fun. Okay, so next things I'm going to use, these are from ColourPop. They are the Creamy Highlighter and Creamy Blush collection. They're right here. These are the blush stick and light stick. I usually see, and it's like a twist top, so a little bit goes a long way. I kind of just make like a U shape like that, and I put some on my nose like this, and then I just take my fingers, warm them up a little bit, and like that. See, that is such a pretty color. Sometimes on this side, I have a lot of texture in my skin, so sometimes a lot of these products tend to just sit on my skin instead of blending. They kind of just move around. I'm using my phone's viewfinder to do this, so I have no idea if one side is redder than the other. So I'm just gonna even it out. But like I said, things happen in life and you just gotta learn to roll with it. It's all part of a plan. But I am still trying to find a job and homeschooling all 3 of my kids and everything, so I've been having to juggle being a stay-at-home mom without a job and teaching my kids at home. Okay, and I'm going to use this one next. I usually make sure my concealer, everything is pressed on. I decided to cut off, but like I said, I'm going to be using this and just put a little bit, warm it up on my finger. I use my fingers a lot for my makeup. And just place it right here on the eyelid. I'm kind of backwards. I don't do a transition color and then put this on top. I do this and then I do a transition color. And I'm going to do my eyebrows last, just because I like to take my time and stuff. So the next thing I'm going to do now is going to take one of these fluffy brushes, and I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I'm probably going to use this one right here and this one, like dip into both of these. And literally just put it like right there on the crease. I don't do anything crazy for my eyes. I like to keep it real natural because I'm just at home all the time. See? So I just go like that, shake the excess off. Sure. Yeah, I'm ready for eyebrows now. Usually just brush them up. This is the e.l.f. retractable Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. But before I do that, I usually take their e.l.f. eyebrow wax pencil and brush the hairs up. I've been wanting to do soap brows for a long time, but I'm kind of scared because I have like no brow hairs. But yeah, that's where I've been the last couple of months, just dealing with life in general and trying to keep my spirits up. I've been like I said, I've been doing medication on my own and listening to like encouraging podcasts, encouraging Facebook posts, or like encouraging videos on YouTube, you know, things like that. I'm gonna do the rest off camera and I'll be right back. Eyebrows do take a while. I'm still in the process right now. What I'm using right now to line them up is my Kat Von D palette, and I'm using the darkest brown right here to kind of just give them shape after I did the eyebrow pencil. And this is gross. Yes, I did put this in my mouth. I don't care. This is just the way I do my eyebrows. See, this is as much of a difference now. You could actually see I do have eyebrow hairs. They're just like very light. This one is the one that gives me more trouble because I don't know if I talked about it in my previous videos. When I was 14, I had bushy eyebrows and I was made fun of them all the time, so I decided to shave them off, or to shave here and like the hairs that grow underneath the eyebrows. And I was doing it behind everybody's back, like I was in the bathroom at my house, and I decided to use one of my uncle's razors to do it, and those have like 5 blades, and I ended up shaving some of this off, and by the time I got to the middle, my grandma came in to see what I was doing, and I got really scared, and I went up and down, and I shaved half of my eyebrow. And I was like that for the entire year of my sophomore year. My eyebrows never grew back. Ever. Still to this day, I have to get them. I have to fill in really, really dark just to match this eyebrow. But here we go. Eyebrows are done. Finally. And this one gives me the most trouble too in the front part because it's really bushy, and like I don't want to over pluck anything because I'm trying to make them nice and thick. But now I'm going to be doing my mascara. For my mascara, I use the L'Oreal Waterproof Telescopic. And the first thing I do is, I tried different methods. Like I tried curling my eyelashes first and then putting this on, and it just didn't look right. And then I tried putting my mascara on first and then curling my lashes. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You gotta make that mascara face. If you don't, you're not doing it right. Just let that side dry. I do have long eyelashes, but they tend to like go like this instead of being curled up, so I constantly have to use lengthening mascaras and like volume mascaras all the time. But this is my current favorite. This is the one I'm in love with right now. I usually do like 1 or 2 coats. See how long they get. And once I'm gonna let that dry for a second, and when they start drying, I use this eyelash separator, and I kind of go like this while the mascara is drying. And I use this old trick. I've always been using this ever since I was in high school. You take your eyelash. I was going to show you guys the eyelash trick. You basically take your eyelash curler and you take a lighter and you open it up like this, and you basically warm it up. Let it cool down a little bit, and just leave it on there for like 2 minutes. See? And do the same thing. Do it again on the same side. This is like the only way I curl my lashes. See? And it lasts all day. I'll do this off camera. I'll be right back. And yeah, it makes it last all day. And for my lips, I usually just do this Pout Standing lip liner. I don't even know. Somebody gave it to me. It's like this. It's got a shiny side and a matte side. I use the shiny side to line my lips. And then I'll use my Thank you guys so much for watching and for listening to me with this Get Ready With Me video. Let me know what other videos you would like to see. If you want to follow me on my postpartum depression journey or anything like that, just let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!